Welcome back to the Journeyman save here on FC25. We have finished the January transfer window. I say January transfer. It's the mid-season window. It's actually the summer transfer window here in Major League Soccer, of course. And we have completed it now. We made two signings. A certain Cristiano Ronaldo. And then we actually brought in another former Real Madrid teammate of his, Nacho Fernandez. As we're half building kind of a former Real side, the same way that Inter Miami are building a former Barcelona side, although I ran out of money to do anything else, unfortunately. So we're close to the end of the league part of the season. There are 7 games to go. So we'll have 4 of them today and then 3 tomorrow, as then we then head into the playoffs. In fact, to be honest, by the time we get through the first 4 games today, we might be far enough clear of Inter Miami that we can just sim the remaining games and win the league and go straight into the playoffs tomorrow. So we'll play that one by ear. It's either the league season finale or it's the penultimate episode of the league season, depending on what happens, basically. Do drop the video a like if you're enjoying the save, of course. I'd appreciate it very much. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any more. Nacho Fernandez, our right centre-back. Kata and Edelman now in the midfield. Back restored as Ayari's taken over on the right-hand side. We had a little bit of a worrisome episode yesterday. We lost the bloody Chicago Fire. And I just felt all out of sorts in the midfield. So I've gone back to my old midfield, even though there's slightly lower rated players in it. And hopefully we can get back to some decent form, because I wasn't playing very well in yesterday's episode. We'll be better today. Saying thank you to those of you on the board behind me as well, whilst I remember. Saying thank you to Matt Mars, Daniel, and Amazing Chi as well. Thank you all very much indeed for your continued support. Right, let's go to the Sports Illustrated Stadium. Go and play Orlando. Pedro Galese in goal for Orlando. They're playing a 4-2-3-1. Daga Torhalson, David Bracalo, Robin Janssen and Rafael Santos. Cesar Araujo and Wilder Cartagena. Ladero, Angulo, Ojeda and Enrique. I think that's very similar aside to the one that they played against us last time. Duncan Maguire is kind of the only real player that's any good whatsoever on the bench for them at all. So I'm not expecting much from Orlando here, but didn't expect much from Chicago Fire, and they knocked me out of the cup, so I'm not going to take anything for granted at this stage now. I had gotten very complacent here at New York Red Bull, and then I was fully anticipating comfortably winning the league and winning the cup. And then I got knocked out of the cup in the semi-final to a side that I very much underestimated. So we're not going to do that again, and we're going to make sure that we win Major League Soccer this year. And then we can go to our next job next season and try and do something special there as well. Wherever that may be. Uh-oh. Well, I'm not underestimating them, but I'm still losing. Orlando City 1. Red Bull New York 0. Oh, God. Kata. Driven to Ayari. Looking to get away. Some space now for Kata. Make the run, please, Ronnie. That's not Ronnie, that's Lewis Morgan. And back inside looking for Kata. Not finding him. This is poor. Continually. We are not playing well here. Good tackle by Rivas, and he will keep it in play. I'm not having much luck at the minute. Edelman. Kata. Challenge. He got thumped. Ayari will take the advantage. Or try and take the advantage and not take the advantage, as the case may be. Ronaldo. It's a long way out, but it is Cristiano Ronaldo, so you might as well have a go. Come on then, Ronnie. What you got? Very nearly the best goal you've seen for a while. Some support needed, some support found. And Edelman. Morgan. Oh, Lewis. Hit the target, mate. Come on, you're on your left-hand side. That should be pretty straightforward for you for there. That's just not very good, is it? Am I really missing Elias Manuel? It feels like defences are just 10 times better than they were earlier in the season. Nice spin by Kata. Taking it too close to the keeper, though. I'm so unconfident in front of goal that I'm just not acting on instinct. I'm taking way too long to do anything, and as a result, I'm not doing anything. Win that header. Cool. Enrique. I know Red Bull have bought Leeds United, but I wasn't expecting to start bottling things like them in New York. 2-0 Orlando. Great ball. Atom. It's a terrible pass, but it's come to Ronaldo. Oh my God! Out wide to Rivas. Consolation goal only at this point. We're not scoring 2. Atom looking for the runner, Ronaldo. He wins the header really well, but it's never going in. Well, we got knocked out of the cup by Chicago Fire by 2-0. And we're going to lose by 2-0 against Orlando as well. Might even be more. If he could actually head the ball, it may well have been. Remember at the beginning of the episode where I said, you know, we might win the title early or might finish first early and then we can sim the final few games. That's not happening now, is it? Right, we'll sim this one against Montreal and get a 2-2 draw thanks to a late Ronaldo equaliser, a brace for Cristiano on this occasion. If he could score as readily in played games, that would be lovely, but I can't seem to do dick all at the minute. First versus third here. Inter Miami, thankfully, are hitting a poor run of form themselves. We're still 8 points clear at this stage. Could very much do with picking up a win against Philadelphia Union here as well, if possible. Away from home, though, it's not going to be straightforward. Philly with Andre Blake in goal. They're playing a narrow forward few. Hariel, Glesnes, Elliott and Matt Reel at left back. Apologies if I've mispronounced Glesnes. I'm almost certain I have mispronounced Glesnes' name. Danley Jean-Jacques and then Leon Flack. Jack McGlynn, Gazdag, Daniel Gazdag. That name rings a bell as well. I don't know why. Mikel Ure and Ty Baribo up top for them. Option. For some reason, my brain read 63 as 83 for a minute. I was like, what's he doing there? No. I can't really talk shit about anyone at the minute, can I? Since I've signed Cristiano Ronaldo, the team has done nothing but play worse. Feels like Ten Hag's Man United all over again. Forward nicely to Lewis Morgan, who gets absolutely destroyed. And Caballo is trying to break away here. Use the overlapping run of the now back to his feet Lewis Morgan. Back to Caballo. Into Ronaldo. And way! We did a football! Cristiano Ronaldo scored a bloody goal. In front of Caballo. Oh. Completely opened him up. Lewis Morgan does Lewis Morgan things. Aha! We're back! Okay. Gazdag. Holy moly. Alright. 2-1. Boop, 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 boop. We had that was in Germany somewhere, wasn't it? I'm having flashbacks to the Union Berlin save. Nicely to Kata. Out to Lewis Morgan. Square up the defender. Lay it to Ronaldo. Score again. Holly! Oh, sweet. 3-1. Thought it might do. Oh, why make the run and then stop and run back the other way, Lewis? Christ's sake. He's like, I'm going to make the run in behind here. So I'm like, okay, I'll play the pass. And he's like, aha, psych. Dickhead. How the shit has he got through there then? 3-2. Boop, boop, boop. Carmona getting away from the man. Lewis Morgan actually makes the run and sticks with the run this time. And find Ronaldo with the header. We're not going to do anything too spectacular from there. But Kata could do something spectacular from here. Blake with the save. Central. Then forward. Then back there. Jesus, he's doing it again! That's two 2-foot lunges whilst on a yellow card. The guy is a penny short. Just hold it up. No point wasting possession at this stage. Three times Jean-Jacques has lunged 2-footed whilst on a yellow card. And 3 times the challenge has been accurate, is probably the best way I can phrase it. my guy's got an injury there, actually. I didn't quite see who that was. Thankfully, Reyes has cut that out. Only 1 minute added on. It's Kata. Kata's picked up a knock, apparently. We get the win. Not the most straightforward game of football, but the 3 points nonetheless. And we're very pleased to have taken them because that was an awkward game of football. But nice to be back on the score sheet regularly. And nice to be back to winning ways in a played game as well. Not one since we played Inter Miami in the last episode. That was about 4 games ago. Atalanta to be the last game of the day today. We are 11 points clear of Inter Miami, who have lost again. So if we're able to get a win against Atlanta, then we have won the league phase. Win this next game and we can sim ourselves straight to the playoffs. Josh Cohen in goal for Atlanta. Matthew Edwards, 55 rated right back. Santiago Sosa. Stian Gregerson alongside Pedro Amador. There's a weak link in that backline, isn't there? I wonder which player will target with our offensive moves. Bartosz Slij alongside Tristan Mayumba. Then Saba Lobjanic alongside Jose Enamorado. Alexi Miranchuk at 80 rated, alongside or behind Jamal Tiare. Options on the bench are average. Bloody hell. He's still playing. Brad Guzan. Christ. He's like 50, isn't he? All right. I wish they'd started Brad Guzan. That would have been even better. Win. And we win the league phase. As averagely poor as we've been in the past few games, it turns out Inter Miami have been even worse. Edelman. Into Kata. Ronaldo. Good header. Ronaldo. Lewis Morgan. Worth a go. Worth a go. From the corner then. Axel Atom delivers. Win it, win it, win it, win it, win it. Well up. Help it on its way. Never mind. Cleared. Sobo Labanija is a... Oh my god. Oh my god. What is that touch? What a block. Well intercepted. Well intercepted. Run, Axel, lad! Keep running! Ronaldo! Yeah! So, is that the goal that wins us the league phase? It might be. Enamorado. Trying to see this out till half-time if we can. It's only a 1-goal lead at the minute. And it very nearly wasn't a 1-goal lead at all. Good move. Nice run. Ball round the corner. They're going to go short from this by the looks of things. They do indeed. Saba delivers into the middle. Edelman is up and away well. I'm trying to run around Miranchuk. Not that it matters because the ball's gone out of play anyway. 5 minutes till half-time. We are about 50 in-game minutes away from winning the league phase. Keeps on the floor. Nope, all right. Jeez, this is getting shaky at the back, but we survive. Inside to Cristiano. Just held the defenders off really nicely. Lewis Morgan. And Ayari. Bang. That's Ayari's first goal for the club, I think. At least the first goal he scored for me in a played game. And 2-0 now against Atlanta. And that might well be... Job done. Playoffs, please. Out wide. Ronaldo. Morgan. First time shot. Good save. Cohen. Smart stop. Had to get the shot away first time. Defender was going to block it otherwise. Still the 2-0 lead is there, but it would be nice to end with a really convincing scoreline on a day that could be as momentous as today. Is any in MLS, like... Is anything made of finishing top of the league phase? Is anything given as an award for that? Do people actually care? Or is it just about qualifying for the playoffs and it doesn't matter whether you finish first or second? I don't know. I'm literally given no thought to it or don't really know the way that MLS is revered in the States whatsoever. So by all means, do let me know in the comments section how that works. Like, is it actually something to give a shit about, winning the league phase? Or is it, to all intents and purposes, utterly meaningless? We've just so happened to have qualified for the playoffs. I don't know. You'll tell me. Miranchuk with a chance to pull one back for Atlanta. But no. Probably would only be a consolation goal if they score now. But Carlos Coronel would very much like a clean sheet today, if he can get it. And I'm trying my best to help him get it. 2 minutes added on at the end of the game. And I think we are home and dry, gents. We are going to win the league phase. Oh, just offside. It was close. We're going to win the league phase of Major League Soccer here with Red Bull New York. Could definitely have gone the other way with some of the performances in the past couple of episodes, but we've been able to pull it through in the end. I don't know what happened in that little dud spell, but I couldn't do a single thing. But that is 3 points, and regardless, I believe, of whether Inter Miami won their game, we should be 11 points clear of them. They drew 0-0 with Austin. We should be 11 points clear of them, and as such, top 13 points clear of them now. 13 points clear with 3 games to go. League phase topped, which means we could just sim the remaining 3 fixtures, and then tomorrow will be the playoffs. Annoyingly, or unfortunately, one of those games is the New York City derby, but I can't say as I care that much about it to want to actually play it. So we'll just quickly sim our way through. First game, 2-2 draw against. I didn't actually pay attention to who we were even playing then. Nashville, I think. Was it Nashville? Come on, just pay attention. No, it was New England Revolution. New York City, then Charlotte. The gap is still 11 points. I think Inter Miami lost again, did they? No, they drew. It was 13 points, now it's 11. They drew. Inter Miami have just fallen off as well. At least we're not the only ones to have a wobble in form. Philly Union were closing in on Inter Miami too. Have they? No, they've fallen back down again. I'm not sure how many teams go into the playoffs, actually. It doesn't actually show you where the cutoff is, just says next stage. So in theory, because there's no cutoff there, everybody qualifies for the next stage, judging by that graphic. Chicago 5 actually made it to the final of the US Open Cup then. So if we end up losing to the eventual winners, then fair enough. A 1-0 win thanks to Kata against New York City FC. Huzzah! A win in the New York derby. I think we drew 0. Oh no, the real life game was 0-0. What did we? I'm sure we drew against New York City last time. Yeah, 1-1. I went to the New York City derby a couple of years ago, and it was 0-0 at Yankee Stadium. Wasn't a great game of football, if I'm completely honest. We end with Charlotte. Lewis Morgan is growing. Players are away on international duty, which is not ideal. I certainly hope that doesn't affect us. No, it won't. We're in October. It'll just be a 2-week international break. My brain was like, it's going to be the summer. It means they're going to be away for like an international tournament. No, they're not. It's October, Ches. So let's just play or sim and beat Charlotte. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ashley Westwood with a 89th minute equaliser for Charlotte. It's a 2-2 draw, but Inter Miami draw their local-ish rivalry as well. So we are through to the playoffs, which will begin tomorrow. I'm not sure how many rounds are in the playoffs. It might just be all of the playoffs tomorrow. $130,000 for finishing first in the league phase. Wow. Blown away by that. Don't spend it all at once, will you, lads? Next fixture in one day. It's New England Revolution. We have in the first round of the playoffs. Standings. Conference semi-finals. So, New England versus Red Bull. Inter Miami versus Chicago Fire. Chicago Fire finished 6th. Bloody hell. Oh, there was... Hang on. Wait. What? Oh, there was a first round that we weren't involved in. Oh, stop with the stupid fucking changing the buttons for what the thing does. My God. So annoying. So, Minnesota beat Salt Lake. Timbers beat LAFC. Chicago Fire beat Philly Union. Wow. New England Revs beat Orlando. Miami are through against New York City. And FC Dallas beat San Jose. So we're in the semi-final. And then we'll be in the conference final. And then it'll be the playoff final or the whatever the hell it's called game. The Super Bowl equivalent. It's got a name. I can't remember what it's called. Okay, well, tomorrow then, we'll probably end the season. Well, we'll definitely end the season because it'll only be 3 games max. Done. I'll see you tomorrow.